Minecraft, as I said. Almost there. We just got to do that, which is going to take long, and then just got to bring the path there. And this here, I'm probably just going to put, you know, something there, but probably won't be much. But I'm looking at this, and I do think it's sleep. I do think having this actually not like this, but I don't think it's good. I think having it all full of flowers is actually a lot nicer. So yeah, that's probably one change we're going to do just really quickly. Yeah, that's a lot better. I find it makes sense that this is not like that. To me it doesn't make sense. So doing that is probably is a lot better. Now, said, aim is to build the path to it. Probably do some more fields here. I don't know what type of field. I'm thinking doing like maybe a carrot field along here. And then maybe another flower field. Again, just don't know. And then this terrain, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably just going to do that, but probably put more vegetation with it. With the terrain, because I don't mind it. But I am going to definitely, fix some of it up. So, make it smoother and that. And then this here is pretty much done. I'm just going to go here and fix this terrain up a bit more. I'm probably going to change that all to probably grass eventually. But yeah, so we'll get this done, I think. Because again, there's only going to be like maybe about 5 or 6 houses, small houses, and then a little centre area, and that's it, as I said, because I want to try and make it look like that. I want to make that look like that, the farmers are here, that section, because there's no really farmers in there. There are farmers, but it's like, I just want it. But it's not, there's no specific villages in there which are specifically farmers. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to also try and make all the, fence the same height. That's a cool tree position. I'm just trying to. I'm also interested because I really do want to show you guys the truck. I think. Where's the Elytra? Actually, first, where's the Waystone? This is how we're gonna work out how to get back without being lost. Nope. I think it's way or load. Nope. I'll do that. Trying to find it. If I can get the lodestone and put it down, then you know. It's the easiest way to actually for me to not get lost. Without, because then I have coordinates on. Where is it, bro? Come on, man. Respawn ain't gone, no. It's probably why I find me too, and you guys are probably seeing it, but I'm just too blind and stupid to see it. Nope. Where is it, bro? Where's the lodestone? Oh, no. There. I'll go over here and just put this in. Get the walker, Elytra. The Elytra is just faster in general. Then where's Elytra? What's a forest? See if I can find any. Say, okay, this is a new biome. It has a bunch of mounts and thing, which is quite nice. Just trying to figure out where. Okay, so this is where the ocean is. Okay, that helps a lot. That's a new biome with the purple flower, which is purple trees. But these one, they are trying to find, because they are cool. There's a lot of forest, isn't there? And I'm also seeing if I can find another village. So there's another portal. Okay. It's not what I'm looking for. So you know what I'm looking for. See, this is what... Oh, a bit loud, guys. Oh, wow. This is a cool biome. Oh, I actually love this. This is sick. So this makes sense. This makes a lot of sense where I'm getting all that. And then you got this here, the tall grass. That there. I actually don't mind that. It's sick. I do like this. Here, this one. This is a different type of wood. It's like a dark oak version, but it doesn't have, you know, that. And I do like it because it's different. It's not the same. You got the golden felt. So yeah, this is all the type of wood. This is a type of wood. So I'll show you. But yeah, I like that because it adds some sort of fantasy to it, which I find really cool. And it's like a giant flower forest, really, if you think about it. To me, it still feels like Minecraft. To me. This is another biome, so this is like a dead sort of biome, which I find is cool. Yeah, more of this. I still don't know, still can't find another village. Another portal. But not another village. Interesting. So, yeah. There is like another one where it's... Yeah. I just really want to know where the ocean was. That's really the only reason why. Because that means since we know the ocean is, I know exactly how far I need to go. Said for the ocean. Maybe I can do being this. Oh no, that back. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna take a break, guys. Alright, we're back. I'm just trying to think, guys. Maybe. Trying to work it. Maybe this is a bit too much. A bit too big. So what I want to do, I'm going to go cheeky. I'm going to get some stone and make this a giant pond for now. We're gonna do a lot of terrain work in this before we actually start building the buildings. I know originally I would do the buildings before I do the terrain work, but it's like I don't think that would be a good idea with it. Now I'm not gonna put much into detail with that stuff there. Well, no, I could actually, because this is not it. No, actually, I won't. So I want to get the stone. Do this. Why is that fogging you, bro? I'm gonna do this. Something like this, something like that. So that means I can come here and do something like this, like that, and do something like this. sick of sleeping all the time. So now we just could have put some whatever. I'll probably go and get I'll probably go and also do detail build that with some seagrass. Well, I don't think I am, because I think that would do some negative too, which is completely fine. I think doing that was necessary with all that detail was because it was a big lake, pretty much. It's not like a tiny pond. And this here is technically wouldn't make sense for much because it is a rocky. It's not like, you know. I fix it? Yeah, it did. Alright. Now I'm going to get some glow lichen. And then some seagrass as well. I'm probably going to get some seagrass. See, this here I don't mind because it's really small, you know, it's not going to... But I think, yeah, some glow lichen and definitely some seagrass will be good. And maybe some of this and some lily pads and maybe some of... Yeah, okay, no, I'm just going to get the wall bed, guys. Do some of this. Get some glow lichen. The reason why I want glow lichen is because it is within a village, so it needs to have glow lichen in the river. And then I can do something like this. Like this, just to try and hide some of it. Like that, and then come with like that, and then something like this. Yeah, that would do. I think I think need some seagrass. I think seagrass is going to work better too. It's just a bit hard because it's rocky, so I don't have the option to not do. There we go. We'll just do something like this. And then let's do trying to think. Now I'm thinking of, okay, let's just go and get the houses. Get the materials for the houses. I think that's the next step we need to do. Get the materials for the houses. There we go. So I think we can do one maybe here. Probably definitely one here. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and put as much houses in as I can, to be honest. I think doing that will be fine. Yeah, and then I don't know what I'm probably gonna do. I might probably, I'm just gonna get these houses up, done. So we're just gonna do that. I haven't had anything probably to eat either, so apart from some spam. Alright. Okay. Right, then I'll get the shovel and then just try and work out where the entrance of the shovel's gonna, where the entrance of the is shovel. So I'm thinking about doing entrance there. So we'll do this. We're gonna do this entrance. We'll do this entrance here. this entrance here. So I'm going to make it a path a bit more rustic. I'm just trying to get the path in to work out where I want to go. I need 1, 2, 3. Alright, now I'm going to do with the fences, because I think the fences are going to be really cool. I think doing that like that and using these fences as a way to work out where, you know, their lane is. I think like this fences are sort of where the villages have their own, what do you call it? How do I explain it? Like, they have their own little section of where their farm, well, where their area is of section. I'm not gonna make them. I'm not gonna make all of them have their own section again. Like, it's not necessary. Like, maybe doing one there, doing one like here would be a bad idea. And again, all I want to do is the same idea, just put, you know, a bunch of, just get bone meal the fence area. So I come like, maybe like this. I want to make it feel like you're getting, you know, the fences haven't been looked up properly. It is like a village in, like, not in the main area, so I want to try and get the feel like these fences, where these, you know, these fences are, they were once a split off area for the thing, like for the thing. And I'm actually gonna do something. I know it might be a bit weird, but I want to make all these have cracked. I'm not gonna make them have. I'm not gonna make these have perfect stone at all. So we want to try and give the look that these are. I want to try and make that this here was actually the first beginnings of this village area, but then when they got the thing in that, they built, this after. They built that first, and then they built this dock area, and then from the dock area, this just became bigger and bigger. That's what I want to get the feel of. And I think doing this over here is really giving that feel. And that this swamp area makes it aware that this is the only really area they could build. But yeah, this swamp, to me, oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm an idiot. That's right. It's weird that some of this disappears. No lie. But yeah, I want to try and make again. This make it feel like this was built first. Anywhere it's near the path, when I did that. Because when you have, path and you can see the dirt on it, it doesn't look nice. At least in my opinion, it doesn't look nice. I find it really weird looking. And I'm not gonna have like an out back door to these areas because, oh. So then we'll use oak wood. No, I don't want this place to feel special in any way, to be honest. Nope. Oh, I didn't finish his wall. That's weird. What I did. And that one. Right, then I want to do the same thing, but I want to use the lanterns again for this, because I can do this. Put them on their fences, and these fences will help light up specifically dark areas which need to be lit up. Then I'll get myself some, do what I did last time. I do what I do all the time with it. It doesn't matter what light you use. You can, best way to do it is do this and do that. Yes, it's not, or I'm an idiot. What am I doing? I don't need to do that. I can do that. I'm not going to worry about changing up the other build because I'm too bothered. But I do have a flower with an add-on, which is a flower which lights up. I'm just going to find the damn thing. I just got to find it. There, glow flower. It is. I'm pretty sure it's a flower which just glows at night time. So I'm gonna put this in anywhere I see where it might be dark. Now I'm gonna do something like this, something like that. Oh. Something like over there. Doesn't see. There's not much noise with it, but But when you put it in and that, you can see the big difference at night time. And then again, where is my mill? Nope. There we go. Good. So I'm not going to put the villages in until I actually have the whole place done. So. Creepers, again, I don't give a crap about. Creepers won't actually attack villages. It's only the zombies nice to be concerned about. And so, if we make sure everything's lit up, and that, they won't spawn, and that's what you just gotta try and do. But yeah, I do want to make the field definitely overgrown and definitely not taken care of. I mean, at all. Nice. Okay. Alright, now I think that's good. Now we'll get the actual houses on, the roofs on. Where's the actual... I need... There we go. Alright, cool, let's go. Now from here, we're just gonna go and put the roofs on. Yeah, I actually like that, yeah. See, now this doesn't feel like this is the main area. That definitely still feels like it. Which is what we're trying to go for. least 3 in purple, and then we can do so. Now I'm thinking, guys, what do we want to put here? You know, like, I wouldn't mind putting some cops, but we have a ton of cops out there, so it doesn't make sense for cops to be in here. Could put market stores, but again, they'll be fancy because they'll bring the market stuff from over there. Maybe we can build a custom tree around there and put lights around it, and then we can make this open area with, I don't know. Okay, we'll just do the custom tree first, because I don't want to make it, I don't want to make that to feel really green. Unlike this place, unlike this. So, in my pan on it's getting hot. So I'll do a I want to build another type. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I want to build one more about here, and I want to build one more about there because I want these type of trees. I don't mind these type of trees, and again, they're not as big as that one because I don't want this to feel. I don't want this. I don't want to try and feel like this village is new in any sense. The wall, I don't mind that. Is because the wall will be, something they build first around their village, and then they would put over there. That's fine. And the wall is something they would keep. One main thing is they would keep intact and help, and I make sure which is not wearing out is definitely the wall. It's because that's what's keeping them safe naturally. Things because as I said, like this world is going to be massive. I'm going to build kingdoms with you guys, with ideas. You guys want some ideas. I'll take step by step. But maybe I'm not really pausing much because no one's religion. But if you guys watching and I build, I'll ask you guys for suggestions if you like, think it's good, think it's not, think I can change some of it. But yeah, so as I said, this build, we're going to build lots of kingdoms, lots of buildings. As I said, the rules are that each village must have at least 5 vegetables and at least 3 or 2 meats. We'll do 3 to 5 vegetables and 2 to 3 meats. Each village must have. So if you look at this village so far, because I need to put more in, it's not like crops in the village. That's different. But like, I think that's nice. I like that a lot. But example. So if you look at this village, it has corn and wheat. These aren't really fields, but they are fields, but they're not made for food. But again, there's always not really always food. Fields aren't made always for food. So they'll have cows and chickens, and they have fish. So that's 3 meat sources. So it can support this big of a village. So I'm going to say again. So here we'll probably put over there. We'll probably put another crop field and another crop field here as well, and so we're splitting the 3. I'm thinking about putting a crop field from there around to here, and we're going to fix that up and bring it up through there. We're going to get rid of that and bring the thing up through here to there, and then we're going to bring it up through there to there, and then we're going to build a bridge from here across from there to there. So there would be a here, and there'll be a field from there all along here, which will and then there'll be a field from here to there. So there is going to be at least 5 vegetables. So yeah. So again, I want to make sure that it's got plenty of the glow flowers. I think the glow flowers are very important. I don't mind putting a bunch in like this. Don't mind that. And then we'll come on this, put a lot around this tree area, and then put one there, one there. We can't really sell until I get to the until it comes night time. That's when we're able to tell. But at least getting this over here done. Probably gonna be better, yeah. Now I'm actually starting to like this pond in this village. It's starting to look nicer. Yeah. Are they bringing out there doing that? Yeah. It's actually looking very nice. So while I'm here, I want to get myself, because these won't have much. All they'll have is usually a crafting table, that, because there's going to be 6 farmers, and that's why I'm not specifically also putting any farm fields in here. And then we need a chest, because I'm just thinking of what actually would be used in normal survival, what we would use, and we'll definitely use a craft iron in a chest. So it makes sense that these villagers will use them. No, I know they can't actually use them in Minecraft, but it's like, you know, you don't have to be that realistic with it. Well, I mean, you don't have to be, follow Minecraft technical rules. So, if you want to make a village, with this, piece of the detail. But yeah, so we'll do that there, we'll do that there, we'll do that there, we'll do this here, and here and here. Alright, then we're gonna get, let me see. Yeah, okay, good, cool. And then we need doors. I will think about put some it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, yeah, for 7 villages for this area is actually not that bad. It's pretty good. Okay, go again. Then we're going to make it go up. Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure the trees are around the same size. No, probably doing like that, maybe probably better. That, and then bringing out like that, yeah. Alright. Alright, that's not that bad. They're not that ugly. I'm gonna have to get rid of this bit. Chop this bit off. Yeah, we did a bit of that. Alright, don't mind that. Then I want to come with this and go with this. Again, put a bunch here. I think it'd be nice. I want to try and make this feel like these is where valves are. These fellas are going to go. And I've just taken a motel village. I think that'll be good. I still might do. I might do is I might put a well, and I'm thinking putting it. Or I need a bell, and I'm thinking of putting it right here, and I'm thinking getting something like this, and then this, and then I need a bell. And this, and do something like this. And then this, and then that. I don't like that. I'm going to use white. I think that's ugly. I'll use white. I'll use this white calcite. I think calcite will be a lot more. Oh no, doing that will be it's not bad. Yeah, we'll do that. And then I come with again bone meal. There's bone meal. There we go. Because how I want to find our village is going to use a carpenter or thing, and then I'll look at coordinates, turn coordinates on, and then from there I'll look how far away from villages. Because each village I want at least 2,000 blocks away from each other. And the reason why is because I want the kingdoms to feel like their region is big, each kingdom. So for me to do that, if I make the villages at least 2,000 blocks away from each other, then build a path to each village, and then build a kingdom, it's gonna feel like that the kingdom with all these villages it's going to feel like they're in their region. So it's gonna feel like that if the enemy attacks the village, they're in their region. It's not like they're not, and to make the kingdom feel powerful, I've got to make sure that the kingdom is big and has a big vision. Because just imagine, like, I build this, build that, and then I decide to build a kingdom just over there. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. It doesn't feel big at all. But if I build five villages with an outside farm village, right, and make them at least 2,000 blocks away from each other and build a path towards them, and then from there work out where I want the kingdom, right, and then finish all that up, the whole area is going to feel a lot more alive. It is, to the point where I can take a horse through this whole area and it's going to feel alive. It's not going to feel empty, which is perfectly what I want. Now I'm thinking about putting maybe some coarse dirt. Where's coarse dirt? I want this because I want to do something like. I'm gonna come like this. Follow the tree where the grass is. Come back around. Right, and then what we can do is, I'm thinking, we have, you know, again, a lot of this stuff. So I'm thinking of getting, oh no, not that. Here we can get these, and then I can do this, something like that, something like that, and then we can get some of these, these here with where's the wheat? I know I can put wheat on these. I don't know if I'm gonna do it for the small ones. Am I right? Yeah, I can't do the small ones, which is really weird. I don't know why, but maybe I don't like. There's a few of them might be. Yeah, no, I can't. So I can't put anything about these. I can do this. Like that. Yeah, so. And then I can technically, where's the trapdoor? To that. And do this. Because, say if I do this, right, get rid of that, they're still there, bit glitchy, but, you know, still technically there. So, but, you know, that means I can do this. Put wheat in there. And it'll be safe. There you go. Then, what we can do is put some fences in. The idea of these fences are, well, no, actually, no, I'm not going to do that. And then maybe we can put like a light here with a lantern. Maybe, or no, actually, no. It's probably better just putting like, you know, maybe like here and one maybe there. Probably. And get this, and you know, build. You know, flowers will grow in this section, so you know, something like that. Yeah. This I don't probably just gonna put more glass there. I know this is probably the laziest I have been, but to be honest, I don't think I do want to do this for a bit different because again, it is old. So I want to get that feeling that this area is not. I don't want to make this area feel like rich. I want to just make this area feel like poor. could put holes in the walls and just put some fence. So I could come along like maybe like, you know, this and do like all that. But I don't think it looks good. I think Kevin having like this looks so much nicer. Beg pardon. There we go. So now we're just gonna do some along the line of probably like this with 2 gates. I hope they make it where the villages cannot open gates in the future. If they do, oh my goodness, that's annoying. Because like stopping the mobs and that going to that village is the gates and wars, and this will be again with the wars. So. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get bone meal again. Where's bone meal? Here we go. No, I'm not concerned that the villagers won't take the jobs because it's legit the only jobs here and there's nowhere other jobs near. So if they don't take the jobs, I'm going to be really confused. But nah, this is probably my favourite build of all, guys. This is my favourite build of all. But no, it's looking great. Actually, it's looking really nice. Once I think we get that done and that done there, I think it's this whole area is going to really fit together and come together. I really do. I do like having the paths like that, but yeah, I do think that this, once we do get this over here mapped out, like paved out, and the crops forward, I think there is going to come together really good. And then from there, guys, it'll be the next village. Next village is gonna be different. I'm trying next village wherever it is. It's not gonna be on thing. So the next village is not gonna be on. It won't probably be next to the water. So it'll probably be something like that. So again, each village. So next one village to build, we're probably gonna build a little bit different. We're gonna build the food sources first in the village. So that'll be the farms. Definitely the farms. That will definitely farms. That would give us a really good idea. Yeah, but I like having these little custom trees. So, you know, they don't look like. See, which I love them is that I don't know how to do something. This is a bit. They don't look like. They don't look. They don't. They don't. It doesn't feel like it's our. It doesn't feel that it's our. You know, it's not Minecraft. Which I don't like when people do it. Like when they put things which don't make them connect to each other, which float. I don't like putting things which float at all. Lava. Oh, damn. That's cool. I'm not gonna have them. I do gotta put some grey lichen on this section so they don't spawn on the wall. Alright, now we'll put the villages in, I think. Now, we got 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, hold on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now the ore should go into farmers. I might put a bit too much. Alright, cool. There you go. I love it. It's nice and cozy. It doesn't feel grand. It doesn't feel like, you know, that village over there is keeping up with this. You know what Jeremy tried to make it feel like? Trying to make it feel like it was neglected. I know that's a bit harsh, but that's how I try to go with the feel. And I think the feel of it being neglected has actually, what do you call it, definitely seems giving that feel. Overgrown, you know, overgrown, small houses, walls all cracked, fence there to hold the roof up, you know, old yards with broken fences, as you see. Definitely feels old, definitely feels rusty. It definitely feels like this used to be this definitely feels like this used to be the village head, or what you call it, the village star. So oh, look at that. So where he's working. We're just spawning outside and they're all dying. Perfect. So now what we'll do is we'll bring the path around. I'm gonna actually think about I'll think about where the next village is before I build the path. But I definitely a path going to here. No, I think preparing to build the bridge is probably a better idea. So I'm actually going to build a bridge now. Yes, I know it's a bit weird doing it now, but I think building the bridge now will give a good help in hand of how it's going to look like. So first off, the bridge needs to be 3 wide. We all know that. The bridge is always has to be 3 wide. Now I want to do every 5 the pillar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if we look at that, I want to do every that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do that. Marching wise, because I want to do it a bit differently. I want to make the post of the bridge thicker, and the reason why is because this height of a bridge with really skinny legs, multiple skinny legs, just doesn't look nice. I don't mind doing it for short distance. If it's short distance, having the look of the, you know, multiple single fin supports does make a lot of sense, but not when one, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 2, I'm going to change the rain up a bit. Wait for if there's one with them, because I want to try and make the rivers wider. This I don't mind, this river, but it just doesn't make sense that that's there. It cuts off, so I'll probably make the river bigger, wider, going through here. But I'm going to do that with like add-on, which gives me like a world painter sort of thing. Well, Axiom. But what version? But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, it's actually in there. Let's get it with these freaking trees, bro. Now, this is the thing, right? I want to use calcite. I want to do something along as well. I love this. The reason why, because I think calcite is going to look a lot better than anything else. Yeah, that actually works pretty well. We're going to do that same. Then let me see what this looks like. Yeah, I like that a lot. I think that's nice. There, bring it down with it to being like that. Yeah. Oh wait, I realised I've made a mistake. Hold on. Let me bring this one more closer. See, there's something's wrong here. That's like that. So why is this? Don't feel like that though. Oh, I know why. I'm done. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm an idiot. That's, yeah. I'm an idiot. It's meant to be like that. Because naturally it would be in there, then it would be... Yeah, no, this needs to be one more back. That's what's going on. Yeah, okay, now we can work it out. Yeah. Like that, and then what I'm thinking of is, I'm thinking of putting maybe some sort of fence, but I don't know what to put, guys. So I'm thinking about this white snow sandstone wall. This is the another add-on block, which I think would look really nice. Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah, I find out. Yeah, I actually like that a lot. Right, we're gonna do that. Yeah, let me see. I actually like that. And then I'm thinking of maybe doing like this. No, I don't think so. I think doing like that. And maybe putting, no, I don't think like that. I think doing this is fine. I think this is good. Because again, I don't want to take away from the bridge. So it's like, you know, do that. I see what I do. I'm just trying to get an idea of what I want it to look like. You know. And the cool thing is, if you look at this bridge, it's actually high enough where for the fishing boats to go under. So yeah, so depending on the rivers, I want to make sure that every bridge going to the rivers, going to the ocean, are going to be high enough where a ship can go under a full stand. So it has to be at least 30 block high to actually work. If they aren't 30 block high, they can't, work because of the thing. But fishing boats need to be at least 10, maybe 5 blocks high off the actual water. Fishing boats, because the fishing boats are designed. The design is sort of like off Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where the idea is that the stand can go down. Right, so let's do it again. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Okay, so now this is the new problem. It doesn't get any higher, so I'm gonna have to do some terrain work again. Something like this to try and make it at least somewhat. What I can do is I can do something like this maybe, because I'm not gonna make it okay. No, this is not gonna work. I'm not really sick of these damn trees, man. Trying to think. Yeah, I don't mind that. Why are you not disappearing there? And then I go all 3 wide. Nope. I respect the terrain, people. I really messed up here. I should have used oak, but I'm generally too low. I don't mind. See, I don't mind using woods which aren't near, because I can get it from other kingdoms, but it becomes a problem when you make a whole building out of it. If I use spruce for a war, like, if I use spruce for a war in the main village, or any in a village, or even in other one, but the point is, if I used spruce in one of these buildings, mainly spruce, it's not going to make sense, because there's no spruce near, and there's, well, yes, there's spruce, but there's not enough to, because buildings which are made out of Pacific wood, when you build a building, you build them mainly out of it as the closest woods. And so seeing spruce was in the closest wood, the main wood wouldn't be that. But it doesn't mean you won't use that wood for other things. So if there's, like spruce, in realistically, seeing anything else spruce is close as a wood type, and they couldn't use it, it doesn't mean they couldn't have it. So they'll probably use it for, maybe furniture or something like that. There's this one here. Two boss. Boom. There you go. Then I need spruce logs. Yeah, I don't mind putting a bit of spruce. I don't mind it. Well, yes, spruce, but then also too that the main of it isn't actually spruce. Yeah.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah. What up, Bubba?
Can I borrow $12?
What for?
I need to
So guys, that was personal. So we need. I want to do the. We're going to do the same as that design. We're going to get this, and then what we're going to try and get pink, and we're going to mix it up a bit. So, as I said, we're going to go from here. Oh yes, and by the way, when I was I don't know what we're gonna do. I was should I put the terrain up, and I'm like, nah, there's no point. It's probably just better having it like this, to be honest. You know, and maybe I know what I could do. I could definitely continue this. Definitely continue this. I don't know what I haven't, but if I do like this, I can definitely continue that and do that. Yeah, cool. Yeah, because it just doesn't look nice with this as open. You know what I mean? When the rest of it isn't, when the rest of it's not open, when this is all covered. Doesn't make sense for the other bit not to be covered, you know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. Okay, that doesn't look bad. Yeah, we go with that. Actually, doesn't look bad. So, I don't know how we're going to do this inside, but I think the best thing we can do now is go like this. And this is obviously how I always do my roof patterns. I never do it, I never go along and just do bits of it. I always do just this straight up. This is, to me, is generally the best way to get a pattern. Oh. To me, this is generally because I'm locking out pretty much in the orbit, which.
Guess what?
What? Luke asked you for money.
What did he say to you?
He said he needs $12 because they're going to go down to Kempsey and to see someone and their baby.
Yeah, and I'm like, and I said to him, you stranded or anything like that? And he said no, and I said, dude, I'm not giving you money. I said, Luke, if it was an emergency or you were stranded and there was nothing there, transport-wise, I'm not.
Well, he said that he needed, to me, it's that he needed for Uber. But I said to him...
There's buses there.
Yeah, no, but I said to him that, I said to him that the only thing I can give you is like $3. And I explained to him that, I said to him, I don't have the money. He's like, what do you mean you don't have any money? I'm like, well, I don't, pretty much, I said to him, I have $3, and he said, do you have money in other account? I'm like, yeah, but I don't really touch that. And I said to him that, I spoke to him pretty much what you and me do is that when you and me have money, we have an account where we put our money in where we don't touch.
Yeah.
And then what we do is we take some money out of that where we need it, but we only take a certain amount. And if we go to the point where, well, mine was, I was going to go to 1,200, but I thought, $1,180 isn't bad. I thought I'm not going to spend anywhere, so I'm not going to go any lower than that.
Yeah, well, I put out some cash, so that's...
And well, if Luke's not straying, why is he asking us for money?
Don't know, but I said, look, I can't enable it. I can't do it.
But yeah, I just feel that now. I'm like, if he's not straying...
He said, I don't get paid for work and thumbs up. You have no money at all?
Yeah, I don't know why, but I genuinely think it's not Luke spending his money. I don't think it's Luke. I think it's Lo.
I'm just like...
Because because I was in the house, right? And Lo was in the house, and Luke was in the house, right? Lo took his phone, Luke, without question, let it happen, and she spent all the money that had left on the pokies and on the app. And I'm like myself, you might probably need that at some point, but you just go and spend. So I do think, even Lo, yes, has a job, but I do still think.
She doesn't anymore. She got fined.
Oh, well, that's right.
Anyway, I'm gonna go and finish cleaning.
But I do. What I'm saying that I think even if I'm. Right, so I don't know what to do with fence. I don't want to just do basic oak. I do want to do more of this fence, but I just don't feel it's nice. So what I'm thinking, guys, is magenta. Oh, where's this fence? I don't like. Don't just feel. Well, I'm thinking what I might do is I might bring the cow side up like that, and maybe go like this. Maybe this will work. I don't know. No, that's not gonna work then. I think doing that will work, guys, and I think doing that for the bridge will work. But I do think maybe this. No, again, this doesn't look nice. Maybe trapdoors, but what type? Let's see. Look for oak trapdoors like. You know what? That doesn't look bad. At all. Yeah, I don't mind that. We're going to do these oak drawers all the way around. thinking of what am I going to put for like. I think doing basic lanterns would do completely fine, to be honest. And I think putting them like here in these sections would be completely fine. Oh. Nice. I do think that's good. I don't want the bridge to feel. I do hate this end bit. I'm sorry guys, I've got to change it. It just, to me it looks ugly. I got to change it. So I'm like, I don't know why, but if I see something and it just looks ugly, I just can't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same idea here, but I'm just going to make it straight. I think that is so much better. Doing it like, just doing it straight. I think it's a lot more better, a lot more realistic, and a lot more, yeah. So let me do this. Get rid of this roof. Get rid of this. And then I'm just going to do this. Nope. I think doing it straight is just better overall. As I think which was actually killing it, was because it was not straight. I'll clear this section out, you know, with the trees to make it more, make more sense with the terrain, but yeah, I can't handle that. I find it that, look, I like the cleanness of the bridge, but with that end bit, I just think it looks ugly. Right. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think doing like that and then leaving this end open is not a bad idea. But first we just gotta get it completely up. Just gonna make sure, yep. And then we're gonna do some like this. And going to bring it down like this. Alright, cool. Then this is like another shade over it. Because I'm 2 by 2. I want to do a shade. And then the rest will be pink. Oh. Alright. Alright. Done. Yeah, I love that way more better. It looks so much more nice apart from that end. I don't bring it down a bit more. I want to try and bring this down like that. Maybe is that better? Maybe like this. Like that. Yeah, I love that. That's better. And then, oh wait, I know why it's looking really ugly. Like that, yeah. Let's see. That's a lot better. Now this undercarriage, simple peasy, jumping easy. So, go here. So, this is pretty simple. That's legit, right? And then do that, do that, do that. So it's not so, yeah. Then I'm just going to do the same thing. I want to put a torch in here because I don't want mobs to spawn. And when mobs spawn, you know, in these things, like this sort of area, it does get quite annoying when they do. I like that. Cool. We're gonna do, and then this over here again, torch, not one again. That's actually not a bad idea. I actually like that. How have I messed that up so badly? That's killing me. Oh well. Well then, at least I know where it's going, so I'll do this on each side. Meters, put this. Again. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Oh my, how have I, know what, actually now I'm figuring out. I don't mind that oddness because it, to me, yeah, I don't mind that. To me, there would be more like this on land and more stronger because of, honestly, truth, I hate it. I'm just trying to make an excuse to make it work. Be honest, I'm better being serious. Just being serious, I hate it. And I'm genuinely too old to change it. I don't even know how I got it that bad. Like, what did I do? Like that. Yeah. Alright. So I got just that one and then gonna knock out this down here. Oh no, it's just, okay. It's long, keep that there. I'm just gonna do that on both sides, yeah. And I think that it would be, yeah. So then just this side and then it's, There you go. Undercarriage is done, and I like that so much more better. I like that way more better. Alright, and then... Okay. Now, I was going to do this today, guys, but I'm actually not. I think we're having a break. I think we've done a lot today. We got that done, you know. It doesn't seem like much, but, you know. So, I think it's going to be great. I actually want to see what it looks like when the sun goes down this. Oh, it's so cool. This is what I love about putting a ton of detail into your landscapes. Oh, that's the tree. Oh, I love it. And then this, bro. I love this, guys. I truly do. This is amazing. It doesn't feel like, if not nice, it does feel like Minecraft, but it's just think we got another whole another village to build, 4 more of these to build. You know, with farmland, 4 more to build. So yeah, so next we'll bring that path along from here to there and bring it out to that bridge, and then from there we'll look at get a village up. Get a map, we'll go to it, and then from there we'll remember the coordinates of this village, or actually just use a compass, because we can use a compass to work out which way the village is. And then from there, once we do that, we'll build a path to that village and to this village, to the other village. But if the village is more than 2,000 blocks away, I'll just find a spot where we can build that next village. A spot where I think will look nice. So, yeah, we're going to be out there. Can't get in. This here, I want to do something, but I just don't know what to do. I'm thinking about leaving it or changing it all to grass. I don't know, but I do honestly want to leave that as well. I just love this lake, bro. It's amazing to me. Just the detail of the crops. I wish I went this into it. Like, maybe this. But from this we can get pretty much all the detail. So, yeah, it's actually nearly done. We just got that bit there. And I'm thinking about putting a path down this way, but I don't really want it unless there's another village. So, yeah. Because once we get the villages, or that, and work where they are, from there we need to work out another village. And next villages, and then so villages for kingdoms has to be around 2,000 blocks from distance, and then the kingdom has to be around about 2,000 blocks and around them. So once we got the coordinates down, we'll think of where we want to go, build a kingdom. Once that kingdom's built, we need to go at least another 6,000 or Thursday about 4,000 blocks away from another village. So we pick one of these villages, and then we go 4,000 blocks away from it, not a direction in a village we built, but a direction in a village where they haven't built. And I love this too. This was nice. Where's the villages? There's one. They can't be getting out because I blocked it. But surely. Bro. Hold on, let me do something with this bell. No, alright, yeah. That's better. Alright. So I'm thinking about we'll go for a walkthrough of what we've done so far, which is not much. Well, it is actually a lot. If like for you guys, it's not seem like much, but for me, it is because of how long it takes to build it. So we'll go from this bridge, go up. Again, I will change some of this landscape around to fit it. So you come up here. Yeah, I like it. I like this simple also idea, design of the bridge with the fence. Because again, I don't want it stunning. Because it's a village, so the village doesn't need to be that wide. If it's bridges in kingdoms, I'll make it like 6 wide. I will. So, you got this. I like it. It doesn't feel like that. It definitely feels overgrown. You can definitely see some of the thing. It's not all rendering in, but you know what can you do. But yes, this I like this crops here. But yeah, we'll eventually go. Once we get this all done, we'll go for a massive walkthrough. Otherwise. Yeah, still feels like the same before. Ton of villages, iron golems. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, so I don't want to put ships here. I think this village is done, to be honest. This bit is done. So I think generally the only area of this area here needs to be changed or fixed. It's just this bit here, probably a bit more terrain work, but nothing really there. But just this bit, that bit, this here I'm going to leave. So, like this here, I could turn to another lake, but I don't want to. So I don't know what I want to build here. That's the thing. If I have to build another lake, I will. But then again, I don't want to. So I might just, you know, terrain this a bit more. But I'm not gonna, I'm not going to do massive terrain work. Only areas where I'm actually gonna build or build around. That's the area I'm gonna terrain work. The rest I'm not. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Please, if you enjoy it, please give it a like. You know, if you want to evolve with it, I try to start making a schedule for it. So if you guys want to evolve as I'm building and put suggestions as we build, let me know. You know, let me know if you like it or not. So it's weird, I put frogs here, but there's only one frog. See, this is what I think like Minecraft should feel like. You know, with the terrain. I feel it should feel like this. But yeah, so I hope you guys again enjoyed. So yeah, as I said, next we'll fix this path up. Put a field along here, put a field, I'll probably make the path wrap around this wall very tightly and then go like that. So that means this here we can put like, I don't know, just a bunch of grass. We can, and make this a complete field. I'm thinking about doing a field of carrots, to be honest. Wouldn't be a bad idea, carrots. So probably carrots, or carrots. I probably also could do a split path where it just, you know, splits off, and then we can make the fields too. So it can be carrots, potatoes, or you know, something like that. And then we're definitely going to do a small field over here, going like that, which will be something along the lines of my no crop. Yeah, I just can't stop looking at this. But this is not the only one I'm going to build too. We will build way bigger ones. So, but yeah, I thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.